season finale of Cracked Eggs. This is one of our last segments of 2017.
One of our last.
We'll be back, though.
This is our last
We'll be back
of the season.
in 2018 with brand new shows.
Yep.
So I want to thank everybody again for hanging out with us and clicking on us and poking us and Facebooking us and
Sniffing
sniffing
us.
us. And,
Sniffing us.
but thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. But we've got some guests, and Angela's going to bring them in. This is
Yes, we have Melissa Blayton with us today and Kristen West. And they are partners, right, in a beauty school. So I kind of wanted to just talk to them a little bit about, first of all, how did you guys meet? And how did you get this started? Because it's kind of new, isn't it?
It's absolutely new.
And what's it called? What do you call it?
It's Blatantly Beautiful Institute of Aesthetics.
Okay.
So kind of a spin off of the name.
okay.
Yeah. So how we met. I'll let you tell that story.
Well, it's a little bit of a long story. I'll try to make it as short as possible. But I was looking for a makeup artist, basically, the short version of that. And somebody suggested Melissa because she's amazing. And we got talking because she had some office space. And she very much in passing mentioned to me that she was wanting to speed up the process on her 5-year plan of opening an aesthetic school. And so we had bonded already because
We both.
we
Yeah.
both had significant losses in our lives in the last couple of years. Mine was 2 years ago. I lost my sister, and Melissa had just lost her brother in February.
January,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. We connected in February, so it was.
Yeah.
So that was I knew what that was like.
Yeah,
So
it brought you together.
It did, and so we connected over that and ended up having some conversations, and it just kept coming in my brain, like, she wants to do this thing, and I think it's going to go well with what I had going on.
And what did you have going on?
Well, the crazy thing is, it was literally a one sentence. I would love to open an aesthetic school financially. Like, I'd already invested so much in the building, like remodeling the building, and it's just not financially doable right now.
Yeah.
One sentence. And I think maybe within 2 weeks, I get this random message from Kristen about, hey, I've been really thinking I would like to talk to you more about the aesthetic school. And I'm like, okay, either she's really crazy.
And I thought maybe that's all you would say.
Right.
Thanks, no thanks.
Yeah. Or, you know,
You had the good vibe, though.
yeah, oh.
You got the
like,
good vibe.
From the time we met, it was just, for sure. And then the more we kind of connected on just the loss of a sibling, and you just kind of know.
Yeah.
And it was a couple months process, and like officially today, we got our official approval to be a real school, final steps and
Yay.
everything, and so
Excellent.
it's all finally official. So yeah, it's
Well,
been,
so it's going. It's
it's done.
It's
Yeah, we have
done now,
students
yeah.
enrolled, and yeah, so
And where's
That's
this
so
at?
cool.
Where's it located?
it's in Independence off the East 24 Highway on towards the Susquehanna area for those
Okay.
who know Independence.
Yep, everybody knows.
And, yeah.
At least in this area. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, across from the new Sunfresh that's getting remodeled, owned by Constantino's, and they're doing a huge remodel, like the whole shopping center. So we're really excited.
So you're like going to be in an area that's like kind of up and growing. So that's really
that's
cool.
what's so crazy. People are like, oh my God, you're in Independence. And I, having done the bridal business forever and been an on location makeup artist, people are like, you're in Independence, and you live in Independence. And the thing
They don't
is,
expect that.
No, and I chose to invest in that community because I love the community of Independence. It has so much to offer and so much diversity, and people just don't know because they hear like the old, like
Right.
what the perception was.
Yeah.
And like the reality is Johnson County, Leawood, Olathe, I mean,
They all have problems.
yeah,
Yep,
everybody
they
has
do.
crime no matter where you live.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So I just believe in investing in the community that you choose to live in.
Well, I do know that area pretty well, that they are redeveloping a lot of that
Yeah.
area, and they're putting more time and effort, and the mayor of that town is really invested in growing that community. I know the square's got a big kickoff. They're going to do some more stuff on the square.
Yeah, there's actually an event coming up in June at the McLean's.
Yep.
The McLean's have had a huge part of like
Yep.
really rebuilding that part of town.
And they're a good family.
Well, the great
Absolutely.
thing is that we're going to be filming later in the season. We're going to be filming out there in
I
Independence.
can't wait
so.
for you guys to come out and see what we have done because it has been.
I wanted to brag on you because I
Oh.
think the space is amazing. I think you think of an aesthetics or a beauty school and you kind of have, I don't know what image, but it's not this one. And so,
It's different than
Really,
that.
it's not that.
it's a very spa-like setting. It's, I mean, your design and decorations and just the feel of it. It's very cozy, and so we can't wait. It'll be a couple months till we open to our services for the public. The students will provide services, but that is going to be a little bit still further down the road.
And that's what's so unique is I came from Arkansas. I was raised there. I wasn't born there, but I was raised, and it
I'm
was
sorry.
whatever.
Sorry, Arkansas.
Little shortcut.
I know.
It was.
Lil B,
Really?
not
I'm
Big
going
B.
downstairs.
I thought you already know there.
I'm standing in a hole.
I know. Just go ahead.
That's all it is. It's a hole.
But it really is about that. It's like creating this environment that people just feel comfortable coming into. It's not so medically aesthetic that you just feel everything's so staunch and
Right.
proper. You walk in, you just feel at home, and that's kind of how I was raised. So it's like bringing that element of what I'm used to.
I
And
like
then-
that because you know what? The first time I ever went and got a facial, I went and got a hydrofacial. And I only went to this lady because my friend recommended her. And so she sends me the address, she tells me what time to be there, and I'm running a few minutes behind. Like all of us ladies do, you know, we run a few minutes behind. And then I couldn't find it. And so I'm like driving around, I can't find it. I get there, and she goes off on me. Like, you should keep your appointments. I'm like your doctor or your. She just went off on me like, and
Like
then
a
and
doctor?
then like you keep your appointments with me. You needed to be here 15 minutes early to fill out paperwork, and I'm like, you didn't tell me that for one. And then she starts going, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? And I'm like, oh no, you didn't. Like seriously, you think that just because I'm young, that's why I'm irresponsible and late? Okay, cool, whatever. She made me cry.
And that's what we want to teach our students actually. is
Yeah.
This is about relationshiping, and so you asked earlier, my background, I'm a therapist actually by background. And so we really want to instill in our students how you treat people.
Yeah.
Professional development, personal development, really taking it to another level, doing things that schools are not doing. And we want to, from day one, we are talking to our students about how you treat people, how you continue to build relationships, how you network, how you build your brand. We're doing things that no other schools are doing.
That's
So
awesome.
We're really excited about that.
We're actually
we don't want
offici-
anybody to have that experience.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And I never went back to her.
Of course not.
Ever again, you know.
And we're actually officially approved as a MAC Pro program. So to have MAC Cosmetics.
And you might not know
background-
much about MAC Cosmetics, but we know
I
about
know.
MAC Cosmetics.
So yeah, we're the
and they're
only
wonderful.
school in this market that's a MAC Pro program.
That's awesome.
We're using Image Skincare. We're also like one of our things is developing students. We're a self-pay. We don't take
Okay.
financial aid, but the reason I chose to do that and having a partner that also agrees with the philosophy is we want students who are passionate. You as an esthetician have the ability to change lives
Yeah.
through good skin, through just giving somebody like the opportunity to feel pretty again. So Arbonne Cosmetics or Arbonne Beauty is another company that, as an esthetician, it's an all organic line. It like reduces all the chemicals in the products that they produce. So literally educating our students on the best of the best.
Right.
So it's something that, from like she said, development of who you are as a person to who you can be as a professional. It's something completely different than anybody's doing.
That's so awesome. And I think that's why, like, I don't even remember how you and I hooked up on Facebook. We just became friends at some point. I think we have some mutual friends. I don't know.
Everybody's connected. In this
Everybody's
world.
connected somehow. And I just like loved following your story because we've been friends for
Like my
a
dating
little.
life for real, right?
Yeah, your dating life for real. Like
that's a
she's
whole
got
nother
some
show.
sense. We might do a show about that later.
Dating life.
Well, let's
She's got some stories.
Why don't you
so.
talk about the programming that we're going to be doing? with
Well,
them?
we will be talking about that when we come back from break. But
good. Yeah,
these
we're so
ladies
excited.
are going to be involved with that.
So
So we don't
excited.
want to give it away yet. But when we come
Oh,
back
give
from
it
break,
away, give it away.
No, we care.
Give it away,
We
give it away.
care.
Now.
Okay.
Oh,
Give it
man,
away.
this
Give
is
it away.
costing
Give it away
$1,000
now.
with ASCAP. We need to stop that.
I know.
Oops.
You said
Okay.
give it away, she said
Okay.
no.
Okay. Let's do it
Okay.
because everyone knows you don't say no to Victor.
No. No means no.
So. Right. Okay, so
I know.
our next project, our next show is going to involve Miss Melissa and Kristen. We're going to be doing a makeover show, and we have decided, I believe we decided on the name of
Skin deeper.
Skin deeper.
That sounds delicious. That sounds awesome.
No, but really,
It is not gonna be anything like that, okay?
no, it's really about.
Like you were talking
Is
about.
it free or do you got to pay to watch it?
You can pay.
I can pay.
Oh dear.
We
Oh dear.
Just saying, we will take all the advertisement dollars.
Yes. Anything you want to give us,
Right.
just throw them.
Well, that sounds exciting. I'm so glad to have you guys with the Real TV family, Real TV Network. I appreciate you guys for
And when we
coming
come back,
in and-
we will talk.
Yeah, it's exciting to
More
have.
about what it is.
Yes. We will
We'll
talk a little
take a
more.
quick break. Come back. We're going to talk about the concept and what you're
Yeah.
going to be doing, and then we're going to force feed them some food.
Awesome.
So we'll be
good.
right back with Cracked Egg season finale. RealTVNow.com.
What we do is we actually help consumers improve their buying power by challenging the negative and inaccurate information on their credit report. We use that, and in our process, when we find mistakes, we use those mistakes as leverage to gain the deletions or settlement of those accounts for those consumers. The main thing that separates Credit Law Center from any other credit repair company is we actually are a law firm, and we use the law to help assist the consumers in the credit repair process. So never work with anybody that charges an upfront fee or has a monthly membership. Only work with companies that are actually going to charge you if they get the items fixed and when they get it fixed. And that's what separates us from most all credit repair companies. Here at Credit Law Center, we truly believe we're only as good as the people we hire. We've got an awesome team that's always growing with us. And the people that we're looking for to join our team are actually someone that can help consumers and enjoy that each and every day of helping consumers change their lives in regards to their credit report. If you've been turned down for financing, contact us today. We can help. We're the people you need to talk to. We help people like you each and every day. Our company motto is helping improve people's buying power, and you don't pay unless it goes away.
Listen to this lady out here. Welcome back, everybody. I'm being yelled at from the audience, and she's been on one show, and now she is the executive producer.
She thinks.
That's the way usually. Welcome back to the season finale of Cracked Eggs, RealTVNow.com. We want to really just reach out to all of our viewers and say thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes.
And
It has been such a fun season.
Cheers, guys.
It's been a
Like,
fun.
seriously.
I know.
Cheers,
It's been a
Michelle.
fun-
Can you believe it? I
been a
can't
fun-
reach it,
To
Michelle.
the viewers.
It's been a fun season for everybody to hang out with us, and
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for just in general just hanging out.
We've had some awesome support from everyone, and it's just been really cool to have all the fans and all the viewers and all of our guests. We tried to get as many of our guests to come in today to enjoy the last show with us, and you'll get to see them at the end of the show. But
But I mean, it's been a lot. It's been a fun ride.
it has.
It has.
Hanging out with you
We've had
two
some really
ladies.
great guests this season. See? The audience is so excited.
But,
So let's talk a little about the next show that's coming up, because after the season finale, obviously, then we are going to start filming another show called
Skin deeper.
Skin Deeper. It is going to be a makeover show, a little makeover magic for you, with our wonderful makeup artist, Melissa Blayton.
Let's start
Yep.
with me.
Yeah.
She also, we were just talking about your aesthetic school before the break, but we want to get a little deeper into
No
the
pun
show.
intended.
No pun intended. A little deeper.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I didn't know, I hadn't actually met Melissa in person before today, and our studio audience is being naughty, and sorry. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the show. So I synced up with her on Facebook a long time ago, and I've been following her and all of her fun posts about her school, and it's just been really neat to see you just succeeding. And for some reason, it was a certain post that you posted, and I was like, hey, why don't we do some, like, maybe we can have her on the show. And she said, oh, well, I've been wanting to do a makeover show. And I'm like, done.
Yeah.
It just clicked. So we are getting that
We'd
set
actually
up now.
talked about doing something of
Yeah.
that nature a
And
while
that's what
back.
that's
and
what I
that
told her. I said we've actually been wanting to do something like that anyway. So I think it'll work out really well.
Well, one thing that is like really important, my partner just had to leave.
Yes, Kristen.
She had somewhere else to go, Kristen. But we definitely are believers in God, and we believe that there is that aspect of God has his hands in everything, and that's why she and I were brought together to open this amazing school. And obviously, because you contacted me, and it's been something we've wanted to do. Skin Deeper means, I think, as you look at individuals, man or woman, we get so caught up in life in general, and you just kind of forget about yourself.
Yeah.
You lose yourself. I mean, I'm a mom of 2. I'm a Gigi, or grandma of 1, who is almost 3, who consumes my life. And I have a Mr. Pickles, who's a cat, and a dog who's like 6 months old, who's getting his balls cut off tomorrow. He doesn't know. So,
Poor Victor.
yeah, just
Ugh.
you.
That's a little deeper than skin, but
Right, that's way deeper. But you just lose yourself in life and the
Yeah.
things that you have. And it's about giving that back. We know that some people maybe are overmade and do too much, and their friends are
need to
constantly like,
simplify a little.
right, constantly talking about them like, oh my gosh, it's not the 1980s anymore.
Yeah.
Or there are those who just don't do enough to maybe what they would like to do, but they just don't know how.
Or maybe
So-
they're stuck in a rut and they just
Right.
need to change their style, but they don't know how.
Right,
It gets overwhelming.
It's the
Absolutely.
self-confidence that they walk out with that
right.
carries the aura.
We say it all the time, and that's what the school is about. It's like lipstick is not just lipstick. It gives back self-confidence. And I had that exact experience when I worked at the MAC counter, and a woman came back to me 3 hours later crying, and I thought I like sold her the wrong thing, and she had an allergic reaction. And it was about she had not been told she was beautiful or felt beautiful for years.
Oh.
So that lipstick made that difference.
Well, what was it that you said earlier about glitter?
Oh my gosh, glitter makes everything pretty.
Glitter makes everything pretty. Just
Right, so
throw a little
it's
glitter
like,
on
we're
it.
just gonna sprinkle you with glitter.
Throw a little
It's
sparkle on
so
it.
true.
and-
But that's kind of what lipstick does, what mascara does, what
Yeah.
really pretty brows do. You know, in my partner, because she's the therapist piece of the business, it's not just making it pretty from an outside perspective. It's about helping you feel pretty from the inside, because that
And-
is literally what makes you glow and makes you a diamond.
And you're going to have the school going, and
Absolutely, we
Yes.
can't wait.
So we're actually going to be filming on location at her school, so that'll be really cool. So we'll get to see a little bit of the inside of it, and that's where we're going to be filming the show. So we're
So-
super excited
Yeah,
about
so
it.
we want people to nominate. Like, who needs that? Who
Yes.
needs that makeover?
That's going to be the great thing about this show is that the viewers are going to be the ones that are going to be nominating who gets the makeover. So if you think about someone in your life who just really doesn't have time for themselves, or maybe they're just always giving to other people and they deserve this, like that would just be a great person to nominate. And so we're going to open that up here in the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully we will have our first.
First show, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we can't wait, and you don't get to nominate yourself.
He is already glowing.
I know.
Do you see this?
You're a diamond.
He's glowing from the inside out.
I'm not going to argue with you there, but I just want to welcome you to the Real TV.
TV Now family.
Thank you.
And
We're so excited to have
excited
him.
to have you with us. And
Thank you.
I think you need to try his omelet now.
I think you need to try
That looks amazing,
try
and
some of my omelet.
I can totally eat eggs all day long.
Okay,
So.
me too. And it's one thing to have the school, but then the whole therapy thing that built in with it, and it gives someone some confidence, and and it's really true that it's for guys. A really good haircut, I mean that's just the basic idea, but a really good haircut, you walk out of that place and you feel so much better.
Well,
And you
that's-
really have that self-confidence going, and it makes you feel really good. So,
Absolutely. And from a student perspective, and although we don't do hair, we're strictly skin, we're a skin science school, we absolutely believe that in our students, we want them to not only have the confidence in just their skills as a professional esthetician, but we know things in life happen. Like for me, like we talked about earlier, Kristen and I had this connection of death. Like I lost my brother. unexpectedly in January, my brother just died. And things in life really can throw your life off course.
Yeah.
And
You
having,
may not
Yeah.
feel like getting up and doing
no.
something that day.
So
you know?
knowing that things in life happen, we want to be there to support our students and offer them that success track
Yeah.
to make sure they get through the program with the utmost confidence and just everything that we can do to support them from a professional perspective and a personal perspective.
And
which
I
is
think
really
that
unique.
I think that people that have suffered loss or have gone through some of the same things that these students are going to have gone through are the best people to help them. Or
Thank
even
you.
even maybe not even your students, but also your clients that come in.
Absolutely.
You know?
How do you talk to them?
Yeah.
You become like your client's therapist.
Yeah.
And we hear a lot of things that we wish we didn't hear.
Oh, believe me,
And that's, the
understand
thing
that.
is it's okay. So how do you handle that?
Yeah.
And it's so humbling, and they choose you. They choose you to help them feel pretty.
Right.
And what a gift.
It is.
You know?
Very, very much.
You know, as far as the season winds down for us, and we start the new programming coming up this summer, and the field shoots with Michelle and Angela, and with your organization, I just wanted to let you know that, you know, anytime when you want to nominate somebody for their show, it's always an interesting thing to hear those background stories.
It is.
What I love.
And that's why we've enjoyed having these guests come in, like Monty G and Kelsey, and
Find out
the
where they
little background
started.
stories
Yeah.
and X Factor, how does the work that he does. It's inspiring, and it's given us a whole new outlook on pretty much next season.
Yeah, and
You know.
speaking of that, background stories, I want to make sure that it doesn't mean that you have to be an adult. Like,
Yeah.
it can be a preteen, it can be a teen. We all know bullying is like a huge deal in
Oh,
schools
yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have a teenager or a preteen that just needs
Uplifting and
Hey, we could bring in one of the angels.
Absolutely,
Yes, I was
yeah.
saying-
X Factors,
You
angels,
know,
you
that
know,
would be-
we are here to just help everybody feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
So we want to hear those stories.
That's awesome. Well, we definitely have a lot. We've had a lot of guests this season that have stories. We've got X Factor. We had Kelsey Roberts on the show. We had Lindsay Rose on the show.
Monty G.
Monty G. Everybody has an amazing story to tell,
Right.
and that's what we like to do here on Cracked Eggs. Crack people open like eggs and find out what they're all about,
Force feed my cooking.
and that too.
But that's beside the point. We're going to take a break for just like 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
We're gonna during this break, we're gonna hear a little of Stephen Cooper's music.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
while we're on this
Oh
break,
yeah, we had Stephen Cooper on.
we have
too.
Stephen
Almost
Cooper
forgot
on,
about him.
another inspiring story. We're gonna take a break, hear his song. What's the song that we play?
Louder.
Born to do.
Born to Do.
Or Born to Do. We
Born to
could
Do.
play.
We're gonna
we'll
play Born to
them
Do for
all.
you. We're gonna play Born to Do for you, and look at some of his photos and stuff from his label while we're on this break. And when we come back, we're gonna say goodbye for season 2017, and with some other guests just kind of hanging out here. We'll be right back.
I was born to do. 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 I've been sitting right here, locked in this room all through the night, trying to write every second of my life in this mic. It's been a fight just to get them to listen and pay attention. Punching till my knuckles are bleeding, they made a dent, not to mention ain't got a dollar to my name, just living gig to gig, straight caught up in the fame. Sleeping in my car, hoping to sell a disc, cause you're wanting it so bad, you're tasting it on your lips. Get a pen and paint a picture, whether pen and pull the ladder, whether it's pitter patter, people broken jabs, or well it doesn't matter, cause this hurt won't all be forever. I'm keeping my head high and hoping for the better when everything's down and out, under the weather, and every first round you're out, stuck in the shredder. Yeah, I claim to have friends, but they're never around, so you keep moving on, one man in the crowd. This is my day. night and I pray, asking Lord let him hear, I got something to say. There's a fear out there and it's coming your way. Don't let it stop you from living for what you were made. It's not a dream, it's a destiny. Blessed is he when the whole world listens to this mess in me. There's a message inside what you get from me. A little life, little love, that's a recipe. So when the world is crashing down and you feel the weight on your shoulders, try to pick it up but you're steady stacking the boulders. Every day's a gift, never miss it getting older. Blessing in the struggle, know that you're just on the road to a life you were born to live. So I wake up every day and just give it what I'm born to give. Everything in me and nothing less, while this heart's still beating up inside my chest. This is my day, this is my night, this is my pain, this is my life, this is what I was born to do, I was born to do, every new day, every new night, every new stage, every new fight.
Welcome back, everybody, to the season finale of Cracked Eggs. I want to thank everyone for clicking in and viewing us on Facebook and on our www.realtvnow.com. And Angela, this is yours now.
We are here with our very last guest of the season, Melissa Blayton, and thank you so much for joining us today. It's been awesome having you. We're so excited to work with you in the future.
Now, I just want to say to you guys, like, thank you so much for bringing something like this to the market. And people all the time say, I wish I could have done, should have done, and you guys did it. So thank you for providing an outlet for myself and for other people who have a message, and just for viewers to have a really cool place to come and just watch and feel like they're connected to people in their city.
Cool. Well, we love it, and we could not have done it without our viewers and our fans, and we definitely could not have done it without our guests. Melissa Blayton.
Kelsey Roberts.
And she, if you'll remember, she was our little movie star. So
With Cruel Midnight and Key Revenge coming up next year.
very, very cool. We're so excited for that.
Smoking.
And of course, our golden goddess, Michelle.
Hey.
We were so happy to have her here. Money G couldn't make it, right? So she's gonna tell us a little bit about what Money G.
He couldn't make it tonight. Basically, I'm going to be playing a secretary, Omar Gooding's real estate agent. I'm going to be playing Omar Gooding's real estate agent in the movie Imprints, and we're filming down in Florida in July, and the movie will be out at the end of this year. So look forward to seeing Imprints, everyone.
We're super excited about that. So and then of course we have
the new married guy, Michelle Stroud.
Victor and I are moving in together, and
they kicked me off set because I'd been too loud, so I went down here. I'm living life on the edge. They didn't have apple juice. I heard OJ kills. Too soon?
Too soon.
a little
Too soon.
Too soon. So.
Perfect
maybe
timing.
we'll get free Tropicana products now.
That's like perfect timing.
All right,
Get wild, get crazy, watch Cracked Eggs on RealTVNow.com.
See you next season.
Bye, everybody. Next year.
Thank you.